welcome to Ocala. I wanted to share with you my favorite parks here in Ocala, Marion County. And hopefully if you're out and about, you will stop at these 10 best parks here. We actually have in Marion County over 2,000 acres of parks. So it's really hard to say which are my absolute favorite and which ones are maybe ones that you really should visit, maybe ones that maybe not so much. We do have over 40 natural springs here in Marion County, so there's a lot of parks that have beautiful views of lakes and fountains, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It was really hard for me to pick just 10. We go to the parks. My daughter and son have grown up going to the parks and taking full advantage of the beautiful outdoors. The entire time they've grown up here in Marion County. So to pick just 10, it was really difficult. 3 of them that are, I'd say, at least favorable mention, I guess they didn't make the top 10, but I do want to mention them, is Tuscawilla Park and Polly Palmer. Beautiful parks that I definitely wanted to mention. The other one is the Baseline Trailhead. I believe it's the Baseline Trailhead. We have gone to that park for years. Unfortunately, it's just not being maintained as well as it used to be. It absolutely was wonderful, especially when the kids were really young. There's a gorgeous playground. And the park itself, as far as like the walking trails and everything, still really awesome. I love that. But the playground is not a place that I would recommend going necessarily right now. Hopefully that's going to change. But some of the playground has actually rusted out, and I don't believe they have changed it yet. They have done a little bit of repair, but it's just not enough. So I'm not going to recommend that one, but I absolutely love the location and I love how big the playground is. I just would like to see a refurbishing, we'll say, before I can recommend that. So hopefully next year, that would be great. I would absolutely love it if next year that park makes it into the top 10. But let's go ahead and hit the others. We're going to start with number 10. Which is Liberty Park. Liberty Park has a really nice walking trail. There's a lot of pet owners that go and take their dogs there for a walk. I've seen red-headed woodpeckers walking around, as I was walking the trail. I can't even count how many times I've walked that trail. I love the trail. It's very short, but it's enough. You can get a good workout over there. It's, beautiful nature, and it's just gorgeous. And the playground is fantastic. It's a great location to have small gatherings and get-togethers. So highly recommended. That is number 10, Liberty Park. Number 9 is Scott Springs Park. Again, fantastic place to walk around. The playground could maybe use some updating. I think some of the playground equipment that they have there was stuff from when I was a kid. And I'm not going to say how old I am, but it might need a little upgrades here and there, and maybe bring it back into the turn of the century. But that has a spring, and I think it's actually a very underrated park. And the location is fantastic. It's very centrally located, so pretty much anybody can get there. If you know where the really big Walmart is over on Easy Street, it's really close to that. It's kind of back behind the Walmart. I bet you didn't even know it was there. So Scott Springs Park, and definitely walk all the trails and check out the spring. Highly recommended. All right, number 8, Lillian Bryant Park. You have to go there. It's absolutely fantastic. This park is in Bellevue. It is a fantastic place. It has the splash pad for the kids. It has a fantastic playground. You can walk around the Lake Lillian. It's just a really fantastic park all around. So I would highly recommend that you stop out to that one. Number 7. This is actually one that is nationally known for its bike trails. This is Santos Park and Trails. And if you have a BMX bike or if you enjoy mountain biking, this is a trail that is actually top 10 nationally. So how can it not be mentioned on here? It's an absolutely amazing bike trail. So definitely go biking. It's for any level. They have trails for beginners all the way to extreme sport. So definitely want to check that one out. Number 6, Brick City Park. Brick City Adventure Park is actually the whole name. We've gone over there many times. They have a lot of activities in the building there with the homeschooling especially. There's a whole program throughout the week for homeschooling kids and stuff. Fantastic park. Absolutely fantastic park. Very sports oriented, but it has a great playground. And again, centrally located, very, very close for everybody to get to. It's kind of near Lake Weir Avenue and over where Cornerstone is, the Cornerstone Private School. Beautiful park, beautiful walking trails, all of that. Definitely great for people that love sports. There's a lot of sports activities and stuff. So great park to stop out at. All right, now we are at number 5. Oh, this one's hard. It definitely had to be in the top 5. M.O.M.S Park. This one is difficult. Be prepared to cry. I cannot enter this park without knowing I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. So this is something that was put together with those that are missing smile. I'm already tearing up. I can actually feel myself. So this is if you have a loved one, especially a child that is no longer with us. This is a memorial park for them. So not anything for playground. This isn't really necessarily a place for kids unless you're ready for those really tough questions because there are rocks that have names of missing smiles. There are benches and trees that are in memory of. It's a really good place to take a moment and grieve. And it's you know, remembering the smiles. See, there I go. Whew. Okay. It is one of the most special places in Marion County. And although it can be difficult, if you're missing a smile yourself, it is also a wonderful place to heal. So I had to mention it. It is an incredibly special place. So keep that in mind if you visit it. Be prepared, okay? Especially if you're a parent. I'm not going to say a mom because it could be moms or dads. If you're a parent or grandparent that's missing a smile in your life because they're no longer with you, this may be a place that you can take a moment if you can handle it, because I don't know if I can. I've been there a few times and it is just a really special place, really. So stop out there. So you'll know what I mean. It is within and kind of hidden inside of the Jervey Gantt Park. There's actually like smaller parks inside of Jervey Gantt. So just keep that in mind if you're looking for where exactly it is. Speaking of Jervey Gantt, that is number 4. And the reason I wanted to put it up there is because it does have those special smaller parks within this gigantic park known as Jervey Gantt. The walking trails are phenomenal. I mean, miles of walking trails. The sports equipment, I mean, they've got baseball, basketball, softball, I mean, football, you name it, they've got a field for you, including the aquatic center that is down there. So there's the Jervey Gantt Aquatic. So if you want to go and go to the public pool, you can do that. It is literally for everybody at every level of outdoor ability. The playground, actually I think there's more than one, but the playground that I'm most used to, which is on the west side of the park, it's an incredible place. I love that playground, absolutely love it. Kids love running out there in the playground, and the fitness equipment along the trails is great. It keeps the kids engaged, it keeps the adults engaged, I'll just tell you. And then there's actually the dog park is a separate park within there as well. So that's the Letty Towels Dog Park is within the Jervey Gantt location as well. So all in all, I had to make top 4. So that is my 4th favorite park here. All right, so what about number 3? Number 3 is Sholom. I love Sholom Park. It is absolutely beautiful. It would have gone higher up if it was playground equipment, because when you say you're going to take your kid to the park, you think playground equipment. It is not that kind of park. This is a meditation park. It is absolutely stunning, beautiful. And I'm not to say that, you know, kids don't love it. Absolutely, my kids love Sholom Park. However, it doesn't have a playground. It's not for, you know, yelling and screaming and running wild. It's more for enjoying nature and moments of peace and tranquility and meditation. And it's absolutely a phenomenal park to go to. I highly recommend that you check it out. It has, you know, little sayings and quotes and stuff throughout that make you stop and ponder life, which is, of course, what you should be doing when you're outside and in a meditation park, of course. But it's throughout the entire park. And the walking, oh, there's some walking going on over there. The trails actually go all through different areas. There's the labyrinth portion. There is the part over by the pond, and there's fish that you can feed, and it's phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful. Doesn't matter the time of year. I've been there summer, spring, winter, fall, and every single time there was something else to see, and it was absolutely gorgeous. All right, so number 2. It's getting harder and harder once you hit that top 5. Tuscawilla Park. It is so beautiful. Everybody loves going there just for the photography. If you're having pictures taken, that is the park to go to. With the fountains and the bridges over the lake, and all of these sculptures and art within the park is absolutely amazing, and it changes over time. They change those out. Just a really beautiful place. And it's right over by the Discovery Science Museum as well for kids. So there's that. You could go and you could make a whole day of it for little to no money. The playground that they have is phenomenal. I would say it's probably the best in all of Marion County. So just, it's so great. So great. I can't say enough for Tuscawilla Park. Well done. All right. My absolute favorite park in all of Marion County, I cannot go there enough times. I will continue to go there forever, is the Silver Springs State Park. Now, that being said, there has been a lot of changes over the years. It's only recently become a state park. It's $2 to get into. So there is a charge for this park, but $2. Seriously, you can find that in the couch cushions, okay? Once you're in there, the walking is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, it has changed considerably. It used to have a water park outside, and it used to have animals galore. And I have pictures of me and my daughter feeding the giraffes. I mean, it is so, you know, they had a carousel and stuff. It has changed considerably, but they still have the glass bottom boats. I believe it's $11 to ride a glass bottom boat, and it's like an hour-long thing. So just, you know, be prepared for that. It's beautiful. It's educational. I think it has a long way to go to meet its full potential. To, you know, maybe have more outdoor concerts there and stuff. It's basically a forgotten wonder of Marion County, and I hope that we can bring it back or make a new normal for it. But even where it's at right now in this kind of changing pattern for it, and the way it's evolved over time, it's still one of the most amazing parks. If you've never been there before and you go there, you're like, wow, this is amazing. But look at the potential of it, to see if you had, you know, maybe some kind of 50s ice cream parlor or something like that. You know, some of those options are there. There's definitely room for improvement. But that being said, it is currently still my favorite park to go to. It is always beautiful. It's fantastic to walk around. You can see things that you can't see anywhere else, like the rhesus monkeys, and you can kind of take pictures of those. You can see alligators from, like, big 14-foot alligators from the boat. You can see the beautiful springs, and, you know, having somebody tell you over the boat, you know, the boat captains always tell you the whole stories and everything, and they might, you know, add a few things or subtract a few things, but just knowing the history of this amazing place we call home here in Ocala, by far the best. You absolutely, if you've ever been to Ocala, you have to go to Silver Spring State Park. Mandatory, absolutely mandatory. Everywhere else, okay, if you live here, great, you have to go to those parks. But if you're just visiting, or if you say you are from Ocala, you have to go to Silver Spring State Park. You just have to. It is the history in Ocala. That park has been a part of Ocala's history and everything over the decades and over the last century. So you have to be a part of it. You absolutely have to. So those are my top 10 best parks in Ocala. You may agree or disagree. If you agree or disagree, or you have a park that you're like, I can one up this, I have one better, I'm totally cool with that. Go ahead and you can make a comment in the channel here on the video, or you can go ahead and send us an email at GER.ExpectMore@gmail.com. Or go ahead and give us a call, 352-817-9160. Let us know what you think. If you would like some help with your real estate related needs, we do that. We are a real estate company. We would be more than happy to help you do that. So go ahead and let us know if you want to buy, sell, or rent, lease, do property management, any of the above, and we will help you out with any of those goals. All right, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. And if you'd like to see more content about real estate or about Marion County or anything like that, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and we will make sure that you are notified anytime that we have new content coming out. All right, thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.